Welcome to the Sadiko YDX initiative, Cell Phone Repair Practical, facilitated by Gen 7 Technologies. Guidelines and instructions. Repairing of any brand of cell phone, tablet, laptop or any other such electronic gadget must always be done on an ESD safe workbench. An ESD safe workbench is nothing but a table made up of ESD safe material with ESD safe mat on the area where actual repairing is done. The whole table, including the ESD mat and the person doing the repairing job, are all grounded properly. This prevents the gadget or cell phone from any potential damage due to static electricity. Number 2. Use right ESD safe tools. Do not use alternative tools or cheap tools. Use only professional tools for a particular device you want to repair and fix. You will always need a set of screwdrivers for such repairing jobs. T4 or Phillips head screwdriver is most common. 90% of your job will get done using a Phillips screwdriver. So, always keep ESD safe Phillips screwdriver near you. With such an organized workstation and tools, your job will become easier and your customers will be highly impressed. ESD safety and protection. ESD, or electrostatic discharge, is the sudden flow of electricity between two electrically charged objects caused by any contact between them. For ESD protection, you need to wear ESD safe hand gloves and anti-static wrist strap. You must also work on a well-grounded ESD mat. The combination of these three will make sure that no unwanted static electricity from your body is transferred to the gadget you are repairing. Remember that ESD protection is not required for your personal safety. It is for the safety of the electronic components on the logic board or the motherboard. Use ESD safe tray. These are readily available and don't cost much. Whenever you disassemble any cell phone handset, place all the parts in separate compartments of the tray. This will make your life much easier when you reassemble the cell phone because you don't have to remember where you placed the part. All of them are already well organized in different compartments of the tray. Remember, smartphone and cell phones have a number of tiny screws, and these are the ones that get lost most of the time. Using a tray with different compartments for different parts will make your life easier. Handle hot air blower and soldering iron with care for safety. Hot air machine and soldering iron or soldering station must be used and handled carefully. They can damage the gadget and even harm you. Handle delicate parts carefully for safety. Most of the parts in a cell phone or smartphone are very delicate. Take care of them. For example, make sure the LCD does not get any scratches. Make sure to handle connectors and connecting cables carefully as they are very delicate. Take care of customers' data. Many times you need to perform a hard reset or factory reset protection bypassing job. During the process, data stored in the cell phone memory and even external SD card might get deleted. This data can be very important for some customers. So make sure to back up all data before performing a factory reset protection bypassing job. Tools and peripherals needed for a repair job. Mini screwdriver set, ice clock suction cup, magnetic project mat, digital multimeter, soldering workstation, portable anti-static mat, spudger or halberd spudger, microfiber cleaning cloths, anti-static gloves, isopropyl liquid for battery removal, opening picks or guitar picks, pointed ESD safe tweezers, heavy-duty suction cups, anti-static brush, dust blower, polyamide tape or heat-resistant tape, screen and lens cleaner, nanocoating liquid or adhesive. How to disassemble a cell phone device. Before disassembling, do not forget to turn your phone off. Use the key tool, aka needle or peripheral or paperclip. Push the tip all the way into the hole until the SIM card tray ejects, and then pull the tray of SIM and memory card out. Using a spudger or a plastic pick, carefully around the edge, detach the back cover clips and remove it. Do not insert the tool deeply or bend it, otherwise the housing may be tampered with or damaged. Using a screwdriver, a Phillips 1.5mm, unscrew 6 screws. Remove the cover with antennas that protect the printed circuit board. Try to lift the covers by the edges and not push anything between them so that you don't accidentally touch or short circuit anything on the PCB. On the upper cover, you can see the metallized coating on the plastic in the form of tracks and contact pads. These are Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS antennas. While reassembling, it is crucial to check the spring contacts on the board and the contact pads on the cover match and touch. Otherwise, signal loss or signal may be quite weak. Disconnect the battery connector as soon as possible. Most cell phone devices have a battery with 5000 mAh capacity, rechargeable battery. It is highly recommended to disconnect the connector to avoid possible short circuits during disassembly. Also, try not to use a metal tool to disconnect the rechargeable battery connector, or do it carefully. Using a screwdriver, Phillips 1.5mm, unscrew 7 screws. Remove the cover with antenna tracks. Disconnect the coaxial cable connector, cable to the main board, on the daughter board. Do not pull on the cable or pry it with a sharp tool. The connectors are weak and break very easily, or the cable falls out of the end. Remove the subboard. It is glued to the frame with metallized tape, so to facilitate the process, the board can be heated a bit. The board contains a charging port, headphone jack socket, microphone, spring contacts for the speaker, and an antenna unit. It is not necessary to insert the tool under the board when removing the subboard. Internal components could be damaged. Pry up the connectors and remove the rear and front cameras. Pry up the connectors of the display module cable, coaxial cable. Be careful when removing the cables from the connectors. The cables are thin and it is easy enough to break them or damage the contact tracks inside. Using a screwdriver, Phillips 1.5mm, unscrew 1 screw securing the motherboard. Carefully remove the printed circuit board. There is no need to use a lever or try to reach the board by force. Make sure that nothing is getting in the way or holding the board. Do not bend the circuit board when removing it or push tools under it, as you can damage components or cables from the inside. Pry up the connector and remove the rear camera. Latest phones make things difficult with the adhesive on its terminals. Therefore, before putting on a new adhesive and mounting the mobile, it is important to remove any remaining adhesive from the phone and clean the glued areas. Also, during the reassembly process, it is a good idea to try turning on the phone and testing all functions before sealing it completely. Reassemble your phone with the new screen.